we're overwhelmed with the success of the Wishmaker Walk event. We had 900 people who came out to enjoy the day with us, and we raised an astounding $75,000, which was beyond what we could have ever imagined or expected, so that was amazing. And it was just a pleasure to see people enjoy the event and walk around the pathway, start from one end and fill the entire pathway all around. That was amazing. So some of the highlights for me were meeting the ambassador family, Chance and his mom. They spoke about his journey and the wish he had, and meeting Pam Egert and her son, who actually shaved his hair at the event. That was a great highlight, just for, I think, for me and for other people to make the connection with Wish families. I think that was part of the magic of the day. The walk itself, we had guitar players and we had the skippers at the end, and then once you came back there was the band, that was always lots of fun to get up and move. And there was, some local celebrities there. There was Harvey the Hound, there was the Pirate, there was the Clown, all those great things to get the kids really engaged. Everyone was engaged in what was going on, and everyone had something to do and someone to talk to, or some event, the photo booth to go take a photo, or join the mayor in doing tug-of-war. All those great things were certainly highlights. And other highlights were just watching the community spirit at the event. It seemed like everyone knew somebody there. Everybody was chatting, and the atmosphere was so positive and upbeat, and people were enjoying themselves. And it was a beautiful day outside, and everyone just gathered together to hear about the wishes and to support the Wish families and other family members with life-threatening illness at the event. Our son hasn't picked his wish yet, but I'm sure that when he decides what his wish is, I think it'll just be a time for us to get away from the appointments and the stress of the disease and always worrying about the next steps. And I think it'll just be a moment to celebrate as a family, just have joy together, doing something that we all enjoy. And for other families, I think it's just a great time to spend together, to get away from what's happening at home and what's happening in the hospital every day, and just take some time to celebrate family and make memories together that could be memories that are kept for a lifetime. So we had Sheldon Kennedy was there along with Cody Snyder, and then much to our surprise we had the assistant coaching staff from the Calgary Flames showed up with their Ice Girls and Harvey the Hound, of course. The mayor and all of Okotoks Town Council were there. We had lots of local support from schools in the area, and lots of prominent business people as well as families from the area. That $75,000 will help grant 7 wishes to families in our local area. So in the Okotoks area right now, they're working on granting 5 wishes currently. And so you can imagine that our community is using this service, and giving back to this service is of utmost importance for our community, and I think that we can be truly proud of in Okotoks, that we have granted wishes for 7 families. So we had 900 people attend, $75,000 raised, which translates itself into 7 wishes for local families, which is an outstanding accomplishment that we should all be proud of. What we need you to do now is to visit onematch.ca. You'll register on the website, you'll get in the mail a cheek swab, you do the cheek swab, put it back in the mail and send it back to the onematch.ca registry. From there, they'll take that information and they'll do some preliminary testing, and they'll let you decide if you choose to move forward and give your bone marrow to help save a life. Take a moment now to visit onematch.ca, do the swab when it arrives, send it back, and you can always take a moment later to decide if you want to be the one to be involved in the medical process or not. We'd like to thank you for taking the time to join us at the walk to raise funds towards helping those 7 families get their wishes. We'd like to thank you most of all for listening to our story and visiting onematch.ca. and helping to save a life.